Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new series. Today for you guys we are starting a little tiny small thing called Life's Podcast. Now, I'm not gonna make stuff up, guys. I'm gonna be quite frank with you about this. The whole reason that we are doing this is because a while ago, well maybe not the whole reason for like Charlie, but mainly the whole reason for me, a while ago you guys might know that Charlie and Stefan did a podcast about the old Doctor Who. And I thought it'd be really cool if me and Charlie could do something similar. But we didn't realistically know what to do it on. And so what we decided to do was do our own podcast based on life, because I don't know anywhere near as much about Doctor Who as Charlie and Stefan do. So, bloody hell. We're going to be talking about some different topics, guys. We're going to remember getting a couple of callers coming in and stuff like that there. But we're basically just going to be talking to each other about different things. What I do want to say to you guys as well is don't focus on this being on Minecraft. Minecraft is the best way to set it up, so that's why we're on Minecraft, because you can't really use anything else for it, so that's why we're using it. Just thought I'd say that to you guys. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm here with Charlie, also known as the Thundercat, and in a minute I'm just going to let Charlie do a brief intro. And then we're going to be moving on to talk to you guys about some of the topics we're going to be talking about. So, Charlie, if you want to go.
What? I was busy talking to our callers that are in the corner, so.
Honestly, I was saying that I've sort of done my intro, and I was going to let you do your bit of an intro, explaining, well, not explaining, but like just the intro for your podcast.
Well, anyway, hello to Life's Podcast. I've just turned my microphone around the other way. I didn't mean to do that. And anyway, yes, welcome to the first episode of Life's Podcast. This is a brand new series of a podcast that me and Jack will be doing, because in the other one me and Stefan did, and that was basically on Doctor Who. In today's podcast, there will be many things, including hidden callers and valuable questions that we will be taking part in answering. And with all that said and done, I have the coffee mug. I am the Thundercat. We are in Minecraft. This is Life's Podcast.
Yes, it is, guys, and pretty much today we're going to be talking about different topics, from what's going on in the tiny bit about politics, some stuff to do with like schooling life as well. Any questions that you guys have, please put them down in chat. We will more than quite happily answer you. Stefan said, why the F you copying me? I don't know, to be honest, but it wasn't just me. Charlie had the idea as well. And in my eyes, seeing as though that Charlie was the co-creator of the Doctor Who podcast as well, if Charlie's okay to do it, then I think we should be as well. Do you think that's right, Charlie?
Yeah, I do.
Right, and to the Monath gamer, I am on console, my friend. I'm on good old PS4, because hey, why not? Without further ado, guys, we're going to be talking about some different topics here. But the thing is, I'm not going to lie to you guys, we were trying to find some different topics on Google to try and talk about different things. But realistically, no matter what thing we put into Google, excuse me, we couldn't find anything. So I'm just going to be Googling different points and stuff and looking at the news headlines, saying different things to Charlie, and, you know, seeing what Charlie says, see how Charlie reacts, and maybe just getting a bit of back and forth with you guys in the chat as well. So we're just going to be getting the headlines from BBC News to start with, because I think that's a good area to start. We have got the rain at the minute, guys, in Minecraft, but the only reason for that is because the thunder and the rain in Minecraft can be really quite nice and settling. And sooner or later we are going to be taking some calls from you people as well. And for some reason, oh no, now it friggin' works. Come on, headlines from the BBC. Thank you very much. And yeah. Okay, so in the news headlines, can you not just give us a list, please? Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is not going well, guys. I do apologise. We were trying to set this up. We're not really prepared for this at all, but yeah, I apologise. But we're going to try and get there, guys. We're going to try and get our asses in act together so that by the next episode, if we think we will do one, well... Okay, so... this headline says, and if you guys have any reaction to this, or anything of that sort, do let me know down in chat. So, this headline says, Taser cop charged, female cop is charged with assault after tasing her force's own race relations advisor in the face when she mistook him for a wanted man. How the f*** do you do that?
That's just very, very random.
Let's just click on that a second. Please don't take me to a video. Just take me to a bit of writing. So taser cop charged. Police officer charged with an assault after tasing her force's own relations advisor in the face when she mistook him for a wanted man. Avon and Somerset Police had referred itself to Police Watchdog after the incident. PC Claire Body, 47, will now face court after assaulting... after Judah Adunbi was brought to the ground in the alleged incident in January this year. So that's footage of the incident. Judah Abunbi pictured centre helped set up a body, help police officers with race. An IPCC, a spokesman said, an independent police complaints commission investigation concluded in June, and a file affect this. Also, KIA is from Spencer Road in Wales. Racism. Wow. Anyway, guys, that's clearly not really working because news headlines are just boring. So let's come up with not necessarily come up with our own news, but sort of something along the lines of we'll talk about a little bit politics in the way. So, Charlie, in your opinion, what's your verdict on Donald Trump?
He's a little shite, I never liked him.
Well, there you go.
Well, I don't like him. He's not my favourite person in the world right now, and I don't think he ever will be. And he's a shit, I don't like him.
Sure. Well, that's Charlie's verdict on it. Anyway, guys, I
don't like him.
I think my verdict to that is sort of like, if Obama could have continued, I think everyone would have voted for Obama to continue, because like a lot of people loved Obama. You know, he brought in Obamacare and he did a lot for America. And there was just a lot that Obama did, and part of Donald Trump wants to just come in and scrap all of it. Like, he wants to get rid of Obamacare and everything. He just wants it all gone. And it's that, you know, in a way that's like saying just getting rid of everything that Obama stood for. And I think Michelle is running in 2018. I don't think Stefan likes me very much at the minute.
Why?
From from some of the comments being commented down in chat by good old friend Stefan, I don't think that he likes me. Anyway, hello to Not Called Tom. He says politics. Hey. Obama wasn't a saint by any means. I wasn't. Yeah, I get your point, Tom. I know he wasn't, and I'm not saying he's a saint really. But what I'm also like trying to get across in the point as well is saying that he's closer to being a saint than Trump ever was. So, yeah, Michelle's running in 2020 elections. And there's just some sort of things that I think Obama stood for and did that Trump just wants to like slay completely. And I don't know, it's something weird to think about and say, but I think it's more to the point and the fact. Sorry, no, there we go. That
We should mess both of them up then.
yeah, sod it, it'll be fine. I don't know, I don't even know what I'm saying, to be honest, guys, but more to the point that I think just Donald Trump's come in and he's wanted to like get rid of all the rules that Obama's putting in place, and he wants to get rid of Obamacare and just everything. Tom says, if you're an anti-Semitic fascist, then yes, Donny Lambo, Hitler was a good bloke. Tom's just like, well, we're in here now. But if you have any questions that you would like us to answer in our best and honest opinion, do let us know, guys. If you're also watching this right now and you want to be, if you're watching this as a normal video and you want to be included in the next episode, then after this live stream is finished, comment a question or an opinion or something down in the comment section. We are going to be trying to get some like callers in as well, guys, because of the Normal Easy podcast. We've already got one lined up for a little bit later on. But if you guys are watching this live right now and you want to be in the podcast and you want to be one of our callers, then do let us know. Question from Not Called Tom: what UK party would you support? Charlie, why don't you answer that one first?
UK party, I'd probably say Labour. People tend to say it's the best one to go to.
Well, I'm going to go into quite detailed about this. In history, guys, today we've been learning about the NHS, and the reason that, hello, Christopher Davis, the reason the NHS came into place was because of the Labour Party, and I think it was July 11th in 45, Election Day came about, and pretty much, what's his name? Churchill said, I am the war hero, you want to vote for me, you want to vote for my party, da 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 da. But then Labour was the other people and said, you know, we're going to make healthcare free and everyone's going to be able to get it and stuff like that there. And at the minute, like, the Conservatives are saying they want to scrap that and they want people to start paying for it again, when realistically people don't want that. People are still, because there's some people that can't afford having operations, they can't afford to go to the doctors, they can't afford all those bills that just keep racking up. They're barely scraping by as it is paying for, you know, food for the kids and everything like that there, and it's all scraping together. And I think if the Conservatives then made people pay for NHS, the NHS would just go downhill. Well, you're somewhat incorrect with that one. If it wasn't for the Liberals during the early 1900s with the Liberal social reforms, the NHS wouldn't exist. Yes, there is that, Tom, as well, but, like, I think Labour then came in and reinforced it, because obviously, like you're saying with the Liberal social reforms, I think that's what I did, but like I say, it wasn't until July 11th, 45, Election Day, that they sort of actually came in with the pile drivers and just said, right, we're going in, vote for us, free healthcare, da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, that's my verdict on that. I mean, Charlie, have you got anything else to add to that?
No.
Oh. Well. Just give me a second here, guys. Da-da-da-da.
Oh wait, I forgot to put a minor detail.
A minor detail?
Yeah. You see, since we're in the studio, we didn't actually warn anyone that we've gone live. So when did we get...
Yes, I did.
Oh, you're supposed to leave it then. Okay.
Hey. So Tom's going to be one of our callers in a little bit, guys, as well. Don't know how long, but just tell us your time scale, Tom, and tell us, like, how long you... I haven't got Minecraft, though. Well, what we're going to be doing with that, Tom, is we're either going to be inviting you to a party, seeing as though you are on PS4, or...
Hey, Mr. Tom.
We can just, like, call on messengers, because Charlie, one of our guests later, Charlie's going to be talking to them through WhatsApp, so if you want, we'll just do it through Messenger.
Yeah, turns out that's not gonna happen.
My mic's gone. Give me a second here, guys. Why is that not happening?
Because the person who is calling is actually busy, but it sounds like he's got some sort of club going on.
Some sort of club going on. So I'm just let me sort my PS4 out. Okay. Tom, I mean, I don't know what you're looking at money-wise right now, but Charlie, how much was Minecraft to buy on the PS4?
I actually don't know.
It's not that expensive, Tom, if you want to buy it, mate. Mind you, it's going to have to download, so it's up to you. We can just do it through Messenger, or we can invite you to a party, it's up to you. 11, 12 quid, yeah. I'm not going to be able to look at it, guys, because I feel like we're doing this. But,
I'm looking, so I'm gone to the break on mine.
Thoughts on Great Ball of Fire? What do you mean by that, Stefan? Do you mean, is it a game? Is it a TV show? Because I have no idea. Stefan says, like, 12 quid, Tom. So it's your choice, buddy. Just while Charlie's looking at that, but yeah, like, I think when we vote, and I'm really hoping in the years that follow that Labour is going to win. And I think they will, because for a lot of years now, I mean, what's that? That's 45. If we go from 1950, that'd be 50 years. That'd be 55 years. Wait, 12 quid for what? We were going to say, Tom, that if you wanted to, like, buy Minecraft, depending on how, like, much your budget is at the minute, and you wanted to join us actually in the game, we think it's only about 12, 15 quid if you want to buy it. But I've lost my train of thought.
Back to the show.
How much is it, Charlie?
It's 12 quid.
12 quid. I had it before, but I got rid of it. If you had it before, but you got rid of it, Tom, because Seth did that with The Crew. Because you've already paid for it, PlayStation don't make you pay for it again. I think you just have to re-download it, because I'm sure that's what Seth did with The Crew, and all your datas and everything's still there. But because for a lot of years now... Bloody hell. Sorry, guys, I can't even think. Let me just help myself out a little bit here. So what we now for 2017, and that came in 45. For 72 years, guys, we have been using the NHS, and it's all... Sorry, just give me a second. I'm struggling to think, guys. I've got exams and crap going on at the minute. I had it on disc. You can still re-download it. Oh, right. As in, okay. Sure. Oh, sorry, I can't think. What was I saying? Yeah. So for the past 72 years, people have been using the NHS for healthcare, and it's been free and, you know, all that good stuff. But the point is, if the Conservatives win and then we then have to start paying for it, the NHS is just going to drop completely, and I think that's why Labour might win partially, because Labour still want to keep it free for everybody. And I think, you know, if it comes to an election day when I'm at the legal age to vote, I think I would be voting for Labour. What do you think, Charlie?
Yeah. That's all I can say about that.
Really?
I like how broke in your head just went. You didn't
Like,
say a word until you.
I'm just depressed. I'm just like. You just spilt me coffee everywhere. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Let's make it a bit realistic. See, we're a fun podcast show. Make it realistic. Your coffee's not up floor.
Bugger.
Hang on, I'll get a towel. I'll go downstairs and I'll get a towel.
For God's sake. What's he going downstairs for? This is really not working as a podcast, is it, guys?
I'm getting a towel.
Put that light on. Light on if live. Technically we are live. This is the gaming room, by the way, guys. He's getting a towel from his gaming setup over here.
You're not supposed to be down here.
Well, neither are you.
I am really. I'm getting this hole.
Wait, are you even streaming?
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Cleaned it.
Thank you. Back to the topic at hand. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go vote for Labour if they are still rocking by the time we start voting. Moving on to another topic. Anybody got any new topics that we can move on to? Because I really can't think.
Well, this is the end of the podcast.
This is the end of episode 1 of the podcast. This was shite. Charlie just wanders off and then walks back in again. But I don't even know what this is anymore, guys. But it's clearly not a fucking podcast. I can tell you that much. But oh Jesus Christ, I genuinely can't think at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Hello. How you doing? Hey there, how you doing?
Okay, I fell down into gaming.
In me when you're ready then, mate. Alright, Tom, I will. Wait, you see your call as busy, Charlie?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we might as well invite Tom now, because I'm really struggling for topics here. And, like, Tom's a hell of a lot of... What are you doing? You spaz. Anyway, guys, I think, yeah, we're going to invite Tom because I think Tom's going to be, like, a lot more down to earth for this one. Mr. Pink Sheep commented messaged me privately saying a nice stream. I genuinely do appreciate that, guys. Just while we go into the party a second and invite players. Where is he? He's there. There we go. You small dog. Anyway, I've lost my train of thought completely. Where the hell's he gone? Oh, he's... What are you doing? What are you doing, you spats? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the voice of reason, the guy that's helping this live stream keep going, Tom Steele, everybody.
That's probably the weirdest intro I've ever heard, but okay, thank you, I guess.
Well, I mean, if it weren't for you, we'd probably crashed and burned by now.
You said you wanted topics, but I have no clue what you want to talk about, so...
Well, neither have we, so I suppose that's... Oh, right, now that scrolls back. Stefan wants to know what's our verdict on the Great Balls of Fire WWE pay-per-view.
Don't watch WWE.
Well, yeah, that'll do it. I technically, I do watch WWE every now and then, but just with all the new pay-per-views they're adding and everything, I just don't see the point in it anymore. And I only watch the big ones, I mainly just watch WrestleMania now and that's it. And there are still, the devoted people that'll watch every single Raw, every single SmackDown and everything like that, but... I don't know, Stefan, really. I don't even know if you're still watching, to be honest, but... It's like... I don't even know how to describe... Charlie, what are you doing? I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost like... I don't think they should keep adding more and more pay-per-views. And I know, probably week by week, the company's getting bigger and bigger and getting more money and more people to subscribe to the WWE network and everything, but... Yeah, I don't even know. Charlie just over there.
Don't you think they'll be having more pay-per-views because of the popularity of stuff like MMA, but it's now their prime competition? I know obviously it's different, but the thing is that if MMA's growing, so Conor McGregor's going to fight in Floyd Mayweather, what am I saying? Mayweather.
Yeah.
The fact is that other mediums are now growing. Obviously boxing was already a big thing, but could a lot of people from WWE now be going to stuff like MMA?
Well, that's what CM Punk did, because obviously CM Punk, because he was champion, they wanted him week in, week out, and I think originally for some people in the WWE that's an okay thing to do, but for people like CM Punk, apparently that wasn't good for him, so we just packed it, booked it.
You also have to consider that WWE wrestlers are obviously actors, so they could get paid a lot more doing different roles. So the pay-per-view might be needed due to a lack of people watching, I guess, I don't know whether you'd call it prime time, or not, but you know, like the weekly matches or whatever.
Yeah. I think.
That brilliant silence. That's
Yeah.
silence.
There's just the rest of it. I think Charlie's not even thinking about this being a podcast anymore. He's just bouncing around on the floor.
Okay, so I'll have a topic for you then. What do you think about the Xbox One X?
Oh god. I mean,
Next one now.
has it been released yet? Is it getting released? What's going on with that one?
Later on this year, I think.
Later on this year. I don't really know, to be honest, because was it the Scorpio that, like, you can connect Xboxes and PS4s together?
Yeah.
No.
Wait.
The Scorpio was the code word for Xbox One X because they didn't want to release its actual name. They obviously released like a a project name. Let's call that.
Yeah.
So, and I've just nearly dropped my controller on the floor. Got off to a great start. So no, I don't know where you've got that from. We're connecting PS4s and Xboxes with Scorpio, but the ones that they did want to connect PSN and Xbox, but PlayStation then said they don't want to connect the services because they can't necessarily moderate the service then, which in a part of sense is kind of selfish, meaning that other players can't play with other players, but in a sense it does make sense because you could have, say, like because PlayStation have this thing, whereas if your account's under 18 you can't play certain games online, which it shouldn't necessarily be in the hands of Sony, it should be in the hands of the parents, but
Yeah.
if someone say that's aged 10 and has an over 18 account and matches up with an Xbox player that's say age of 20 and is using quite vulgar language, Sony can't then do anything about it.
No, I do get that, and yeah. But I think I agree with what you're saying about, obviously, it's the parents that should be monitoring, like, the kids' accounts and stuff. And what are you doing?
You can't.
I mean, it's not
Sorry,
really Sony's
I'm
job, is
just-
it?
I'm just checking that your stream can hear me. I'm not sure they can. If not, then you've just been rattling on like someone that's insane. But
Well, if they can't, you've just got to set your voice to always allow in the party.
sharing and broadcast settings, advanced settings, audio sharing settings. Yeah, sorry, no, I was just checking because I streamed on the PlayStation for ages. So
Yeah, I mean, just as a brief thought, Charlie, I think Tom would be like a really good third member for the GTA Top Gear.
Yeah.
you what? Sorry.
Well, every now and then, me and Charlie do like GTA Top Gear. I mean, but
I don't know if I still have GTA. I think I traded it in. I'm not sure.
But I just think you'd be like really good as the third member, because like me and Charlie do the best we can, but sometimes you kind of need it to be three people to just get that little bit more like banter or whatever, because of, like, with traditional Top Gears being three people.
If I've got it, I wouldn't mind playing it every now and again, but I don't really play on my PlayStation anymore.
Yeah.
I play Rocket League on it. I play Rocket League on this and on PC, and that's pretty much it. Rocket League is the only game that I play anymore, really. So. Which, if you do you play Rocket League?
I'm thinking about getting it, not 100% sure.
So the year 2 anniversary updates just come out, so you get new crates, new explosions, new like tire trails, so you get new cars. Which, speaking of the new car, I unboxed one of the new cars in a cobalt colour, so that's worth between 10 and 15 keys, I think. I'm presuming. So that's an easy like 15 quid profit if I can sell it off, which I'm gonna be happy about.
Yeah.
But you know, I thought you had a gaming PC anyway.
I do.
How come you don't stream off that?
I try, but it's getting there and knowing how to do it, because like whenever I try and do it, I end up sitting there for like half an hour just trying to figure it all out and everything. But I just need time when I can just sit down, like properly go through everything and
I'm gonna say if you need help, just send me a message on Facebook. That's fine. So I'm gonna say I stream every day to Mixer or Twitch.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, what do you think about Mixer? Have you ever heard of Mixer?
I've heard of it, yeah, but I've heard because the only ones that I really see on a regular basis whenever I live stream on here is obviously YouTube, Twitch, and Dailymotion. But
So Mixer was a site originally called Beam, which was started by two people in, don't know when it were. When I joined it, it was very early, but Microsoft bought it, and now it's pretty much just an Xbox streaming place at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the thing that's brought to mind is the emergence of more streaming services. So now you have YouTube, you have Smashcast, if you've ever heard of that, which that was originally Hitbox and Abuzu. You have YouTube. Well, sorry, let me say that again. You have Mob Crush mobile gaming, YouTube, which is both mobile console and PC gaming, or whatever streams you want to do. You have Twitch, you have Mixer. What else do you have? So I know a lot of people now are also streaming games to Facebook, which is quite peculiar because I can't imagine the appeal of streaming games to Facebook.
I suppose if like people have got more friends on Facebook than they have subscribers on whatever site they normally stream on, then.
Well, no, because they stream through they stream through a page, not through the actual accounts. So they stream through a gaming page rather than their accounts. So then obviously they don't get people adding them and finding out where they are. But I can't understand where the benefit from streaming to Facebook is because there's no financial. Unless you can get that big that people then want to advertise on your page and they pay you, say, a commission for every click that you get onto it. I can't understand why people would stream to Facebook unless there's a thing called Restream, which if you do stream on your PC, you can actually stream to several sites at once.
Yeah.
So you could stream to YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, Smashcast, Facebook, and Mob Crush all at the same time. Which totally dependent on you, but I guess that's one way to definitely grow your YouTube channel. So it depends up to you.
Yeah, so it's all down to like personal preference. Like it's originally been from the Xbox and like PlayStation, isn't it? It's whatever you think is the right thing for you.
True. Are you buying anything on Amazon's Prime Day sale today? You can buy 15 months worth of PlayStation Network for £30.
That's pretty good.
So you save £10 and get 3 months extra.
That's not bad actually.
So if you're gonna get it's only today. So if you're gonna get it now.
What if I had money?
You could always do an IOU.
That's true.
15 quid, and then you just wait until the next Prime Day and buy another one. So the sad thing, I can't take my PlayStation to university, which is going to be... that means I have to watch Netflix off my computer, which is going to be a bit grim. But, don't mind that, but... I'm kind of losing topic now, I'm losing thoughts. Yeah, I can ramble on for a while and then eventually it just disappears. I love how your view count's also dropped, showing that people quite evidently love me.
Yeah, it's fine. As you can clearly see, guys, if you are still watching this or you're watching this as a normal video, I'm dismantling the podcasting area mainly because like it doesn't really work that well. I know like we've been trying to set it up and whatever, but in a way, what we're doing with the whole topic and talking and stuff is technically still just a normal live stream and can be done practically throughout and with anything. So we don't need the space, we don't need to have it that way or anything, so realistically.
How about we see, I saw you did a video a while back, which was the people that subscribe to you on YouTube, you had the people that were arguing who was your first subscriber.
Yeah.
And what my thing is how do you network exactly? How do you, obviously you share it to Facebook, that's one thing. You send it me in a message, that's another thing, but other than that, like, how else do you network?
I use Twitter as well, because I've connected it so that my Facebook and Twitter go direct, so automatically a message goes to Facebook and Twitter, so I don't actually have to type it myself like I used to. Obviously I have to manually send a couple of links around like Messenger. I mainly do it to people in my recents list. What's this? What are you writing over here? The setup is shocking. I know one small room, lol, the kind of studio that will last for ages. I spoke too soon. Thanks, Charlie.
Are they sending you messages on Xbox? On PlayStation, sorry? On Xbox,
yeah, yes, I'll do that. I'll send messages like through PlayStation. I'll send messages through...
No, I mean, are you getting sent messages?
Sometimes,
'cause
yeah, but most of the time I just turn them off.
they're not talking in the chat, so I'm like, oh.
No, currently I've got nobody down in chat, but sometimes, like, it's alright, because I get a certain amount of views in the live stream, and then...
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But I think,
Let's
like,
say
what
one
we're
thing
currently doing, just, like, talking about random-ass topics, we can pretty much do on any game, but, like, we thought we could set it up on Minecraft, but realistically, we could do it on anything.
Just still call it a podcast, essentially.
Just still call it the same title and whatever, but just do it on a different game. We can do it on GTA, we can do it on anything.
So here's one thing. Have you ever thought about rebranding your channel? Because I don't think Jack Rabbit is necessarily something that you can market. It would be okay if you were a vlogger. But
Right.
in a sense, I don't know whether you'll be able to market Jack Rabbit.
Well, to put it this way, the channel's currently on about 9,520 odd views, and, like, I know it's not all 100% to do with marketing and that, but pretty much when I hit 10,000 views, I'm starting to get paid because I've already spoke to YouTube about it and set up everything through, so that's why I just need people watching.
You're not going to get paid. You have to be 18 to open an AdSense account.
Well, I
You won't get paid.
did mention that to them, but when we set it up, I set it up like with my dad, and what they said was, we have gathered from your videos and your content that you are under the age of 18 by clicking I accept. It shows that your parents or parent and or guardian has given consent to this, and therefore that where you can still do stuff.
So technically you don't own the channel, your parents do.
No, I own the channel, but it was just saying by clicking that you accept, it's saying that your parents have looked at this and they're okay with it. So,
Okay.
which I think is pretty decent.
For the most part, you don't really. If you put your own age in, you can't advertise. You can't put ads on your channel. But here's one thing: do you really want to? This is one thing to take into consideration. Okay, I'm getting weird notifications on my phone. Weird. Are you sure you still want to continue using YouTube as a platform? Because let's take into consideration AdSense is now on a low. YouTube is paying what, from a third to an eighth of what they used to pay.
Right.
So now here's my thing, and now with the Twitch affiliate thing, sure you have to wait until you get £100 altogether, but if you stream on that for ages and get people to be able to subscribe to you through it, you'll get paid what, £2.50 for every subscriber. So that's what you'd need. You do some math in my head. You need 40 subscribers, right?
Yeah.
Sounds hard, but within the time you get 40 subscribers, you won't make that much money on YouTube.
Right.
Because like the issue with YouTube is now is that you're very much in a because how YouTube works, advertisers will select certain channels to advertise on, and because your channel isn't very big, so you'll get the cheaper advertisements, if you know what I mean. The ones that Google, well, yeah, it's Google. The ones that Google won't necessarily pay a lot for to advertise. Yeah. And the issue with that is that depending on what it is, if someone skips the ad, you get none of the money. If someone clicks on the ad or watches it all the way through, you do. But it's more of the fact that by the time that money accounts up to anything worthwhile, you could have been much further on different services.
So what would you suggest?
So, what would I suggest in terms of what exactly growing, or because I mean, there's two different things there. There's growing and there's financial.
Well, let's go both.
Financial, I would get affiliate links set up. So I've been partnered on a site called CGN, which basically means if anyone signs up through my referral link or uses my discount code, I will get some money from them for for them just buying as well. You can also sign up through things like G2A and Kingwin, but both of them you'll have to get your parents to do and not you because you have to be 18. Essentially, you just get commission on whatever anyone buys.
Okay.
So, financially, you want to start looking at different things. You also want to start looking at building up a fan base, and it kind of comes hand in hand with marketing because the way you're going to be able to advertise, I would sign up as, try to get a presence on as many things as possible, but not be over. I'm not sure that overzealous would be the word, but don't go in you need to integrate yourself into it and then start getting people to come to your channel rather than go ahead. It's kind of a long process, but it is kind of needed. Like, have you got Discord?
No, I don't think so.
So one of the best things you can do, like I've got a Discord channel, but which basically I just put people as YouTubers and all that, and then they can talk within the chat and then submit their like videos or streams. So what you want to do is you kind of want to join Discord channels, which will help you advertise. So then you could like advertise a video that you just put up, or you could advertise your live stream to get more people in. Obviously, if you're staying on YouTube, then it's going to be a bit harder because not everyone likes streams on YouTube. If you started doing Twitch instead, you would probably have a decent bit more growth by joining Discord and just point your link in there. Obviously, you'll need to start integrating yourself into that kind of community. And that will take time. You'll have to almost gain the trust in a sense, but it will pay off.
Okay.
I know that's kind of a long-winded thing.
Anyway, a bit, yeah.
You can always just watch the video back anyway. But really, if anyone's going to start doing, to be fair, at the moment, doing YouTube and Twitch is not something you will necessarily. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying if you do it, understand that it is very unlikely you will get anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah.
Because you do have these. I mean, like no one's going to be able to compete with PewDiePie now till the next what 3-4 years. I'd argue.
I think like, well, out of all the top YouTubers, because there's like a lot of YouTubers on a lot of subscribers, but yet like, you know, like when they do
that many views.
PAX East, PAX West, you know, all of that. Like, it's the same selection of YouTubers every year, like the PewDiePie and JSE and Markiplier and, you know, Wade and all of that same group of people, but like, for example, SS Sniper Wolf, she's on like 5.7 mil subscribers, and like I've never seen her at PAX. Or like Tanner Fox as well, he's on like 5.7 million, and again. And I know for some people it's a long way to travel, but normally PAX is in America. Like, it's very unlikely that PAX and stuff like that would be anywhere.
There's PAX in Australia and in America.
Is there?
Yeah, pretty sure.
And I'm guessing that's down to a basis because even though a lot of people are subscribed to, like say, SS Sniper Wolf or Tanner Fox or whatever, that PAX every year will pick the same individual because they know that they're going to get a good rap about it.
Yes, but I don't think PAX really cherry picks them.
No, but like, obviously, if it's going to be, if they're going to be the one like supporting and holding the event and everything, they're going to want some decent people there, aren't they? Really?
True. It's very. Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say, but I don't really know enough to kind of argue it.
Yeah.
So, like, because I know PAX doesn't necessarily cherry pick people, but then I don't really watch any of the YouTubers that you've just said. One thing that I can say though is the kind of, I do think people like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, you know, all them. If you realise they all have a common theme, which is basically tend to be overhyped, and they appeal more to a teenage audience more than anything else.
Yes.
And I think that will eventually die out because a lot more people are going to Twitch. Plus a lot more, as you get older, that kind of jokey, overhyped, childish sense of humour won't appeal to you. You'll start to look for other places. And I think at the moment, because there's kind of a boom in growth, I think as soon as, I don't want to say as soon as growth slows down, because it won't, I do think we'll get to a point where channels like that will start to stagnate and won't really grow as much. If we can use an example, we can use Smosh as an example. Smosh at one point were massive. They were the biggest channel on YouTube, and they had the childish kind of stupid humour.
Yeah.
Slapstick comedy, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And they died out. They're gone. So, you know, they're all going to die out eventually. I don't know how we got onto this topic, but like I said, I just have an ability to ramble.
Well, that makes two of us.
You may can't say anything in a while.
But I think as well, it's but I think sometimes what it is as well is that with a lot of YouTube, I mean, I don't watch PewDiePie. I don't really like PewDiePie because I know he's got like I think he's got 55, 56 million subscribers right now. But like some people will love him and like some people like his honesty, but me personally I just don't like him because I think a lot of being a part of YouTube is giving back, and that's why one of the reasons I like Jacksepticeye and stuff, because almost in every video or like every landmark he will make a video, like every million subscribers, like they're just tumbling a minute for him, but every single million and almost every other video he's on about, you know, and it's true, like if it's not for the subscribers no one's going to get anywhere, and it just annoys me the fact that PewDiePie's got, he's the most popular channel in the history, well not in the history of YouTube ever, but you get what I mean? Like he never gives back. He's like, and you know,
I'd argue quite heavily against that, seeing as he gave about 1.5 million to charity the other year. Like no, it was last year, I'm pretty sure. So I'd argue, yes, acknowledging your subscribers is an important thing, but I'd say being able to give money to those that are dire in need are a bit more important than just saying, oh, hey, thanks for following, or thanks for subscribing, or whatever it's called. So I don't really agree with your point there. I'd say also the thing is that they made those videos to make you feel special, when in reality, they don't really care. They want you to feel special, because you'll watch that video to kind of get the feel of not self, but kind of a feel of, one, appreciation, and two, of kind of, oh, well, I've stuck along with him for this long, you know, I'm a true fan, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And, well, yes, you think that, you've got to think, say if he makes a video, say if random YouTuber makes a video saying, oh, thanks for 10 million. If 1 million people watch that, right, he's basically saying thank you, blah, 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 and then getting money just from that video, just for saying thank you. Very little effort has to go into it, and yet he's still making money off of you.
Yeah.
So I think once you're in that bigger position, you don't need to say thanks. Like, you can do anything. But obviously, I think the charity thing is a bit better than anything else, but once you're at that kind of level, yeah, saying thank you, it does make you feel kind of happy about it. But then you have to take into consideration, are they doing it to make you feel happy, or are they doing it because it's an easy way to make some money?
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, at the minute, like, I feel like whenever I am thanking people for subscribers and landmarks and views and stuff, I am saying that because I'm happy about it. Because hopefully I don't earn money yet, so I can't be using that fact of,
yeah, I was gonna say,
the more
there's
I
a bit
say
of a
it.
difference, because when you say thank you, it's kind of heartfelt. When they say thank you, they're making 40 grand off of it.
I say PewDiePie at the minute makes 11, 12 grand a day.
Fair enough. Well, you understand the point I'm trying to make, though.
Some people don't make that in a fucking year, so...
Well, you never know. You gotta think, what? Rice Gum jumped amazingly. Who else got sudden attention? I know necessarily you're not a woman with breasts, but what's her name? Zoe Berger got, you know, went huge.
Yeah.
So, you know, you never know. It depends, one, how well you market, two, if lucky then you sign, three, if people genuinely want to support you. If you can make your videos that appealing, people will stick around. But then people will also dislike it if you get too ambitious, so that is something I'd warn you about. If you've got big plans, until you're at that level that you know you'll be able to get support with it, don't really talk about them. Because either people will steal the idea, or they will try to shut you down and make you not do it.
Well, that's another thing as well, because, like, there's just a hate, and I know a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people in general, if they're, like, big, especially, like, I think a lot of people who are big on, like, social media and YouTube and stuff, they always get asked the same question by a lot of people, like, how do you deal with hate, and people deal with it in different ways. Some people just straight up retaliate too, which can just lead to bigger shit, and, you know,
or
it all goes south.
Popularity.
Or it can lead to more popularity, but, like, I think there's a way sometimes I try and deal with it. If people give me hate, I don't judge it as hate, I judge it as, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but, like, I don't judge it as a hate comment, I judge it as a joke, if you get what I mean, or I try and turn it into a joke. Like,
yeah,
I don't turn around, if they say you're a fat cunt that needs to go and slit your wrists, or something like that, like, and I've had that before, I'm not going to turn around and go, yeah, well, your mum's got cancer, or something like that. I'm not going to turn around and do that, but I turn into a joke of it, and I'm like, I might turn into a joke and say, well, I have tried, but, you know, I'm not fat, my wrists are too big, or something like that, you know, just like, in a way add
Yeah,
to their
well-
joke and stuff, and that's how I deal with hate, and it's a bit of banter for the channel at the same time, and because all people are trying to do is they're trying to get a rise out of you. So if you don't let them get a rise out of you and you just jug it as a joke, then I suppose in a way you've sorted it.
Self-deprecating humor as well. It's quite a good thing to have if you can sing it off well. Self-deprecating, is it? Yeah. I don't know if I said the right word there. It's going to bug me now. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a new topic. Let's think. Seeing as we got quite into a grim, businessy and boring topic for people to listen to.
But
I
think, to be honest, because like, what if in the next episode, like, what if, like, would you want to be an official member of the Podcast Live sort of team? Like, rather than coming in just to make a brief comment, would you like? Obviously, we'll work around you as well, because I feel like working schedules and whatever. But if you want to be like an official member of like, doing it with us all the time, then
if I'm free, I won't mind doing it. But obviously, this is one of the rare occasions where I'm not either streaming myself or out. So if you can catch me when I'm free, I don't mind joining.
Sound. So I think I'm going to leave this episode here, guys, mainly because like a lot of people have said with the podcast, you don't want to make it too long. You want to sort of keep it a bit shorter. But because I'm only like a smaller YouTube at the minute, I have to like go on a little bit longer just to try and get a few more views in. Because if I only stream for like half an hour, depending on what game I'm playing, like with this, people see it's instantly Minecraft and I'll end up getting like 5 views. So sometimes I feel like I have to leave it going a little bit longer, just because I end up deleting videos if like they haven't got many views, and that just turns into a whole bunch of other shite. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. I have no idea if we are going to do another one. It depends like how after the live stream's finished people react to it and how it continues. But if you guys have enjoyed this first episode of Live Podcast today, please do me a massive favour and hit that like button in the face. That would be massive appreciation and stuff. Makes me know that, or helps me know, like I say, you guys are enjoying what we're doing and that you would like to see more. If you want to comment in any questions for the next episode, if we do one, or if you want to be like a caller in the next episode, then please do let us know. And also subscribe, guys. We're currently on 156 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for that. And like I said earlier, I wouldn't be anywhere where I am now, obviously, without you guys. But that's going to be it from me. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and peace out.